Hello guys, you are welcome to a new tutorial. Now I'll be learning how to make a cowl sleeve. So we are drafting the basic sleeve first. Now this is me drawing the starting line and the hemline. Now from the hemline I went up by 11 inches. That would serve as my sleeve length. After that I went ahead to square up the line. Then from the sleeve length, what I have up there is 3 inches. That 3 inches will serve as the extension above the sleeve. So just watch what I'm doing. Now from the starting line, I'm going to mark 4 inches. This is the cap height. That is where you put your round sleeve measurement. So always mark 4 inches from your sleeve length. I hope you understand. Now on the cap height, I'm going to be putting the round sleeve. If your round sleeve is 15 inches, add 2 inches to it, make it 17, then divide it by 2. Then add sewing allowance of 1 inch. Now from the starting line, I mark 4 inches and I divide it into 2. So on the 4 inches, I went down by 1. And just watch how I'm just going to connect it. That is how you connect to get your sleeve. So you need to measure your armhole if it's okay. Then you connect it to the 1 inch seam allowance. For the hemline, measure your clients where you want their hemline to get to. Add ease allowance, then add 1 inch for sewing allowance. So the 3 inches I mark before the starting line, I'm just going to be connecting it like that. Watch how I'm connecting. Yes, so you just connect like that. That is the puff you see on top of the sleeve. Like it's kind of raising up a bit. It's not flat like how you fix a sleeve. So this is me now cutting this because we are done drafting the basic sleeve. It is simple. After that, guys, we are going to open it up and I'm going to be closing it so I can use the place that does not have marker, so you understand. Now from the above line, I mark 3 inches. That cap height, sorry, that's a extension we gave it before the starting line. Then from there I went ahead to mark 1.5 inches. So that will serve as the line because we're going to be doing a slash and spread. So this is me just connecting it to the armhole side. Use your curve ruler to just connect it. So I also mark the 3 inches I drew first. Now these are 4 lines. It depends on how many lines you want. Then I take my tracing wheel so I can just trace it. Then I would open it and use my marker to trace out what the tracing wheel gave me. So if you don't have a tracing wheel, just use your marker to extend the line to the other side. Just the way you see me doing like that. Now I'm going to be using only 3. I'm not using 4. So and I also labeled it 1, 2, 3 so that it will give me, if I'm going to cut it, so I will know what I'm doing. Now this is me cutting 1, 2, 3. So I think I'm okay with 3. Then I'm going to bring in a fresh paper and I will place it on it. So when you place on it, make sure all your middle lines are on the same line. Then I'm giving it a 2 inches spread. You can do 1.5, you can do 2 inches. Then I use my masking tape to secure it down. That was how I did for number 3 as well. Then I also did for the last one. After that, guys, I'm going to be using my marker to just trace out the sleeve, just the way you see me doing like this. You trace it out like that. So follow your curve, the way your curve is, follow it and trace it out. It is simple, guys. So mates, if you've not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe. If you are finding this tutorial helpful, give me a like and let's continue. So I went ahead to trace everything. Now at this point, if you've not add your hemming allowance to the down part, you can as well just add your hemming allowance. That's for turning the down part. But I'm just going to be using 1/2 inch, so I added it when I was drafting. So this is me now cutting what I have traced out. After that, guys, I'm going to use my marker to just indicate the lines on the new paper. Yeah, it's because I want to remove the slashed pattern. Then I went ahead to remove it. After I've removed it, I'm going to mark a straight line that will serve as our middle line. Then we are going to notch that part. Now I'm going to teach you guys another way in which you can do this. So just slash your middle line, slash it all the way down, don't cut through, place it on another paper and just space maybe 2 to 3 to 4 inches if you want more volume for your sleeve. But I'm going to be doing what we have on the thumbnail, so I'm just showing you guys this. Then you can just place the on top on your pattern. If you are sewing it, you plait it, but I'm going to remove it back. I'm just showing you guys that way. Then I tape it down and I place it on my fashion fabric. Then I'm going to be cutting it. So I fold my fashion fabric into 2 because we are sewing 2 sleeves. Then I went ahead to cut the shape out. After that, I notched all those lines. We have 3 lines. By the time you slash, you have 6. Then I also notched the middle. Then after that, I would remove one and let's split one. So from this end here, all your notched line, you placed one on top the other one. So we have one. Then the other notch, you place it on top the next notch and you pin it down. Then the last notch, you place it on top the other notch. So that will give you 3 lines. You're going to do the same thing for the other side. You place it on the first notch, on the second notch, the first notch on the second notch, then you're going to pin it down. So for the next notch, you place it on top the other one and you're going to be pinning. Now you do that for the last notch. So can you see how it is? Now we have the 3 slash and spread we did. So I'm just going to show you how it is going to look like. So this is how it is. After that, you are going to fold it on top of each other, hem the down part, then you are going to be sewing. You're going to be sewing that part. So this is me, I've sewn it. I've gone ahead to do that for the 2 sleeves and I'm going to be sewing it to whatever dress you know you're attaching this sleeve to. You're going to be sewing it. Then I'll show you guys how it is. So this sleeve projects, they are good for when you want to make a statement for your dresses. So can you see how it is? This is how it is looking like. It is looking all beautiful. So thank you guys. Bye.